Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So there's just one thing I want to say real quick. Sorry that there is no stream today. I tried to get the stream working, but my computer is acting like a piece of junk and just is not working. So we're just going to have this video here today. Sorry about that. I really wanted to stream today, but, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I highly doubt it. So unfortunately, it will be a delay on any more streams for a few days probably. So just stay tuned for those. Hopefully I can get one up eventually. But yeah, today we're talking about the T30, and I just wanted to make a video on this because I think it's an okay tank, but I think it's overrated. A lot of the, there's a few tanks in tier 9 that I really think are overrated, and I'm not going to get into the other one right now, but this one, I think it's overrated. The tank, I mean, they're saying, what I've heard, almost every person just absolutely thinks this tank is OP. Now, sure, it's not a bad tank, but the thing is really slow. The gun has a horrific reload. I mean, the reload is bad. The accuracy is pretty meh. I mean, it does have fine pin, because just like all the other, but it's just like all the other tanks, they all have good pin at tier 9 with the TDs. And then another thing, the armor on this tank is absolutely horrible. The turret on this is so weak, you almost never bounce. The hatch on this thing is a massive piece of cancer. It's just this tumor on your head, and it gets pinned every time. The cheeks of your turret are weak. I mean, they're so weak. If you low premium, even a lot of tanks with regular shells can go straight through the sides of the turret. So, and it's just so slow. Okay, I just don't know why people prefer this tank over stuff like the, I don't know, pretty much any other tier 9, TD. In my opinion, a lot of tier 9s are pretty trash. I'm not much of a tier 9. I just don't really like tier 9, in general, so it might be part of that, might be just why I don't like, part of me that doesn't like tier 9, but, yeah, it's still not a bad tank, I would say. It's not, like, bad by any means. You can still get out some pretty good games in it. Like this, I mean, this was an easy game here. But I just feel like it's a little overrated for me, in my opinion. And it's just not quite what I thought it was going to be, I would say, maybe. I mean, the reload's kind of long. Like I said, it's slow. Not even above, it's like 30 at max. The traverse is really bad. And then for me, the biggest thing that let me down was the armor profile. It was really a letdown, to be honest. The armor does not hold up against anything at tier 10. It barely holds up against tier 9s, and it does hold up against tier 8s, but they're tier 8s. You know, they're tier 8s. And, of course, it does have that really weak hole. Sides can be HE'd, rear can be HE'd, and stuff like that. So, it's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I still think you can play good in it, and I'll kind of go over that here in these battles. I mean, going hold down is the best shot you're going to have at anything. Because this thing is so slow, you're not really going to be doing too good front line, and you'll just get COD'd by any med, pretty much. But when you do hold down and you wiggle enough, you can get some bounces. I will definitely say you can get some bounces, as long as you try to let them not shoot the sides of your turret or your hatch. You should be okay, because the front of the turret is pretty strong and things like that. So that's kind of the best way you're going to play this tank. But other than that, like, if you turn your turret a little too much to the side, just a tiny bit, you are absolutely wrecked right there. You just get shot by like 4 tanks. So, yeah, it really wasn't what I thought it was going to be. A big disappointment for me, but here we are, and we get a nice shot off right there. And another thing, I have been having look right there, look at that. See where that went in? Right there. That happens all the time. It happens so often, and it's really disappointing, because the turret, that's like half to your turret. And it's kind of disappointing, because I really wanted this tank to have a strong turret, and I was looking forward to that. But what was I going to say? What was I saying? I can't even remember what I was going to say. Anyway, we're going to go for a shot here. Oh, yeah, what I was saying, I remember. I've been having some really bad RNG in this tank, though. I'm done grinding it now, just so you know. Like, I'm done playing the tank and stuff, and I had some really bad RNG in this tank. Like, I was not having good luck. So that might have been part of the reason why I don't really like this tank so much. Maybe it was just part of the reason. But look at that max roll there. Beautiful max roll. But yeah, that might be part of it. I think it was just a little bit of a letdown because of the armor profile for me. And like, you can't get those bounces right there. Like, when they shoot the turret and they don't aim, you will bounce pretty much every time, to be honest. That's when you're going to get your bounces. And look at that low roll right there. I mean, I didn't even know this gun could go that low. That's really low. So, yeah, you can still definitely get bounces in the tank, but they're just not as often or reliable as I thought they would be, especially against tier 10. Especially against tier 10, you really can't rely on the turret because it just lets you down a lot more than you really think it should. So, this game right here is a pretty nice one. We're going to try to get this T6028. We have the reload, and he's just behind this rock right here, but he backs up just enough where we can pull a shot off into him. And I'm actually in the base right now here. If you can see, 54 cap points going up, and I really didn't notice that I was in the base. I completely forgot, because I'm just going hold down right here. As you can see, this is the best way to play this thing, and when you do play it this way, it's not half bad at all. But I do not notice I'm in the cap. I'm already up to 70 points. I'm thinking, this is going to be a win. You know, there's no reason or anything to worry too much. But I'm going to pull around here and go for a shot here into this 183, and I'm already up to 84 cap points. And then there goes the 268. That VK is pretty high HP, and I'm thinking right now, our Shannon's going to go down. It's going to be a 2v3. Are we going to lose? And then this is when I realize I'm in the cap, and yeah, right now is where I realize, and it's too late, and I capped the base. I really didn't need to cap the base. We probably could have won against that VK, but it's better safe than sorry. But yeah, anyway, that's the T30, guys. I hope you enjoyed the replays and the review. But yeah, a little bit overrated for my opinion. Still not a bad tank, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.